Hello everyone, this is Aegis here, and I have for you a game between Wonderbread and Redds. They are teammates on the University of Maryland College Park team, and these are 3,000 point players, so this is going to be a very high level diamond game. But again, this is from two teammates, so when they play against each other, they do know each other's builds quite well, so they're going to probably try to trick each other into thinking about what the other player is doing, trying to make it seem like they're going one build but actually go another. So they are spawning in cross positions, so Wonderbread does have the option of expanding 4 times to these locations, and then Redds can't really do that much about it, especially in these spawn locations. Redds does have these cross map positions that does allow Wonderbread to secure his expansion really quickly. He is going to send a scouting drone out to make sure that Redds is not in this position. Zerg cannot quite expand as much as they would like to if they do decide, if they do find out that their Terran opponent has spawned here. So again, this is 3,000 point players playing. We do have Redds securing his barracks here and his ramp. You do want to wall off against Zerg. Sometimes we do see Terran players wall off down here to prevent Zerglings from seeing this area right up here. You don't want Zerglings walking up the ramp and being able to see this entire area, because you do want to put up your structures here and deny scouting at the same time. So we do see Wonderbread, as predicted, putting down his expansion relatively early before pool and before gas as well. So Terran is going to scout up here and not find his opponent. Zerg is moving his overlord into position. We do have the first marine on the way, and Zerg is quite comfortable now knowing that Terran is in the furthest position possible. He is going ahead and getting his pool up, not quite getting the gas yet. There we go, he's getting the gas now. We also do have Terran going for his second marine. We also have a gas steal from our Zerg player. The gas steal does rule out a bunch of things for Terran. It does rule out Banshees, it does rule out, oh wow, nice cancel there, letting it get to the last second, canceling and then rebuilding it. It does rule out Banshees, it rules out, I think, Thors. So this extractor is going to need more than 2 marines to kill, as it does gain health faster than 2 marines can shoot it down. And in addition to that, he can get a pretty good count of exactly what Terran has. He did let it finish there, so Terran will have that gas available to him very soon. We also do have the factory most of the way complete, so we're going to see if he goes for Hellions or if he decides to go for siege tanks. We don't have the reactor add-on here, so we don't see double Hellions on the way quite yet, but we'll see what he's going to do with that. Wonderbread is securing his expansion and getting it started mining here. We also do have Zergling speed on the way. Always good to get Zergling speed to control the map, especially one with such wide open spaces like this one. We do have, moving out with the first few marines here. Redds is going to try to do some damage to the Zerg player by moving out with these marines so early. He's going to maybe set up a bunker, but I don't see it. Yeah, he's just moving out with some marines. Maybe he's going to use this SCV to build a bunker. We do also have a Hellion on the way. When he gets there, Zergling speed won't quite be done, so we'll see what Wonderbread does to try to hold off this attack. This Creep Tumor is also vulnerable because it is not quite cloaked yet, so this Creep Tumor is going to go down, but Creep Tumor is going to cost money, so we're still good. We do see the bunker being burned down, so Wonderbread is going to have to respond quite well to this. He's pulling his drones off mining here. We also do have the Queen working down on the Marines. Marines are getting surrounded a little bit here, so not quite being able to micro back as much as he would have liked. The Hellion is doing quite a bit of damage though. It is getting 4 kills now. He might get a 5th one. Is he going to get a 5th kill? A 5th drone does get 6 drones now. He can just turn around and roast this one as well. Yes, he does get that kill before that Hellion does go down to the second queen popping out. We do have him going for Stim Pack now. We do have more Marauders coming out. He's getting more Hellions. I'm not too sure what he's trying to do here, but we do see an expansion command center, so maybe that push was to help him secure that expansion. We do have Wonderbread moving down with a bunch of Zerglings. We're going to see if he's going to be able to make something happen down here. He is trying to check around to see if there's an expansion. Yes, he's going to move up the ramp and see that there's a bunch of Hellions here in the way. He's going to back right up. Not going to try to break in there. We do have the stim pack almost done now, so we might see a Marauder Hellion stim push. However, we do have speed done, and Wonderbread is going for his lair now. Concussive Shells is also almost done. We have another Hellion just popping out. We also have double Creep Tumor coming out from Wonderbread. And we also do have the Hellions now pushing across the field. We'll see if they'll be able to do more damage. We're going to see if he can take down Wonderbread with these quick rushes, with these small little attacks. He's going to move back and rejoin with the Marauders. Going to take a few hits from that Zergling, but not a big deal. Zerg is now making 14 Zerglings as well as his Baneling's Nest to deal with this attack. Marauders are not that great against Zerglings, so these Marauders, if they do get surrounded, Wonderbread will be in great shape. He does have his Zergling selected up here. He's going to go in for the surround on these Hellions if they get too far ahead of those Marauders. Yes, he's going to be a good player and wait for those Marauders to catch up. The Baneling's Nest is now complete, and he does have the option of making those Banelings, but I think this attack is going to come in right before he can get those Banelings. But he does have plenty of Zerglings going to be able to surround this very easily. He's going to go for the surround and clean up this army very, very easily. Not going to be able to do that much damage, and losing a ton of minerals there. We do see Zerg quite a ways ahead in terms of minerals lost tab. These Zerglings do have the option of morphing into Banelings and going in for the bust. We do have Thors on the way, I think. No Thors quite on the way. Yeah, there's a Thor on the way. We do have the armory complete. So, wrong choice right now, I think, against a Baneling bust, but I don't think he actually knows that that is coming. So Redds is just going to get his Thor out and wait for those Mutalisks, because I think it is about time for Mutalisks, but no such thing is on the way. Wonderbread is going for this bust. He does have 7 Banelings now. He's going to start walking up here. He needs to send those Banelings in first so that those Zerglings don't crowd up the front. Those Banelings are marching in first now, and there's the bust in. He does kill all of the walling off buildings. He does surround the arm in here. He still has 2 Banelings left. Going to be able to splash them on those SCVs. Oh, all the SCVs taking huge damage there. Everything in the red, the Zerglings are going to be able to clean everything up, and Redds does